Man, it doesn't seem like anyone in the entertainment industry wants me to be productive this week. In case you're wondering, I'm talking about the Batman vs. Superman trailer that's been released now. First of all, I kind of wanted to say I like how Warner Brothers just decided, like, fuck it, they're just going to release it after it's already been leaked. Like 3 days before it was actually supposed to be released because some guy recorded it on his phone and just decided to share it with us for the world. Thank you, random citizen. You've done us all a good deed. So let's get right into talking about the trailer. The very first thing you see in the trailer is a black screen that fades into some picture in the middle of a dark city, followed by random voiceovers from several different people talking about Superman. Or they're alluding to Superman, rather, and just talking about how he's a figure of controversy, how they're scared of him, how they're worried, and how they think he's a good person. Right in the middle of there, I think you hear Jesse Eisenberg say, "It's not devils that come from the ground, but from the sky," which is pretty funny because that sounds like something Lex Luthor would say. And I'm pretty sure that Jesse Eisenberg can probably carry the role, but we haven't really seen footage of him yet. But then you accidentally see the statue of Superman, or at least looks like Superman, and it's confirmed as soon as the lights flare up and you see the words "False God" graffitied all over it. Then you get into the Batman perspective where you see Ben Affleck just staring at the screen with a mean mug like, well, Jeremy Irons is narrating, that's how it starts. Feeling helpless, feeling like you can't do anything, things that make a good man turn cruel. That's kind of interesting perspective, considering that Batman is the vigilante type who's not necessarily nice about it, but he just gets the job done. And then you see various clips of the movie doing random things that don't really seem to connect. And then it hits you at the end when you see Batman, or Ben Affleck, in his really husky Batman suit, looking up at the sky at Superman, who's just floating there. Suit definitely looks like it's the one from The Dark Knight Returns, where they actually have their big throwdown. It's pretty much the only way Batman will be able to beat Superman in this type of fight with that mechanical suit. If you haven't seen The Dark Knight Returns story or read the comic book, I think you have a pretty good idea of how it's going to play out. Of course, given the movie, I think we all know how it's going to play out, considering it says Batman vs. Superman in the title. So we all know what it's going to come down to. But I like the general theme that people were questioning what's Superman's purpose in the world. What's he doing here? Is he a good guy or a bad guy? Which is kind of a fair question given all the events that happened in Man of Steel and people were still bitching about how he destroyed the city, when really it was mostly Zod who destroyed the city. But in this case, now you have Batman to kind of balance everything out, and Lex Luthor to kind of make enemies and what have you. And probably Wonder Woman, considering she's supposed to have an appearance or so in the movie. And about this trailer, another thing that I like is that it doesn't show you a whole lot. It doesn't give away critical elements of the plot or tell you everything. It just gives you random bits that don't seem to make any sense, but when you actually see the movie, they will make sense. Kind of like the Star Wars trailer that just came out 2 days ago, or 3 days or what have you. They don't really give away anything critical. They just leave just enough so that you can have some wonder, but not so much that you know everything that's going to happen before it happens. That's what element of surprise is good for. You don't need to tell us the whole plot of the story. You don't need to over-market it like they are doing with the Avengers of Age of Ultron. Speaking of which, that comes out next Friday, and I have to get my ticket right now. So, there's that. Okay, people, so what did you think? Have you seen the Batman vs. Superman trailer that leaked out early? What did you think? Who do you think is going to win that fight? Who should win that fight? Whatever you think, leave me a comment below. Tell me how you feel. Don't forget to check out my Twitter at AsteroidMike. Don't forget to subscribe to my blog. And as always, I will see you around.